Let's be honest. We've all looked at Chris Hemsworth and thought, must be nice. The guy's built like a Norse god, has boundless energy, and seems to radiate positivity. It's almost as if he was born to inspire us mere mortals. So, when I stumbled upon his morning routine, I was intrigued. Could following his regimen transform my life in any meaningful way? Could a regular guy like me actually benefit from living like a superhero, even if just for 30 days? I mean, what did I have to lose? I decided to find out. I dove deep into research, reading articles, watching videos, and even joining online forums dedicated to fitness and wellness. No mythical hammers, no flying to Asgard, just me, a blender, and an alarm clock set ridiculously early. The first step was to overhaul my mornings. This is my journey, my 30 days as a wannabe god of thunder. I documented every step, every struggle, and every small victory. I'm not going to lie, the idea of meditating before the sun even thought about rising was daunting, but I knew that mental clarity was just as important as physical strength. And the workouts? Let's just say I was more familiar with lifting coffee cups than battle axes. The first few days were brutal, my muscles screamed in protest. Still, I was determined to see this experiment through. I wanted to prove to myself that I could push beyond my limits, that I could embrace a new lifestyle, even if it was just for a month. I started eating healthier, swapping out my usual breakfast for protein-packed smoothies and nutrient-dense meals. It wasn't easy, but I began to feel more energized. Each day, I journaled my progress, noting the changes in my body and mind. The transformation was slow, but it was happening. By the end of the 30 days, I wasn't Chris Hemsworth, but I was a better version of myself. And that, to me, was worth every ounce of effort. Chris Hemsworth's morning routine is not for the faint of heart. It's a rigorous and disciplined start to the day that sets the tone for everything that follows. It's a blend of mindfulness, intense physical activity, and a diet that would make even a Viking proud. Here's the breakdown of his meticulously crafted morning routine. Meditation. The day starts with 10 minutes of guided meditation. This practice is essential for grounding oneself and preparing mentally for the challenges ahead. This helps to clear the mind and set the tone for the day. It's a moment of peace and clarity before the physical demands begin. Workout. Next up is a 60-minute workout. This is not just any workout, it's a high-intensity session designed to push the limits. This could be anything from high to strength training with a focus on functional movements. These exercises are tailored to build strength, endurance, and agility. Breakfast post-workout, it's time to refuel with a protein-rich breakfast. Nutrition is key to recovery and maintaining energy levels throughout the day. Think smoothies, eggs, avocado, the works. These foods are packed with essential nutrients and provide a balanced start to the day. Skincare. The routine ends with a simple skincare routine to keep that godly glow intact. Taking care of the skin is just as important as physical fitness. This was the blueprint, the Asgardian roadmap to a better me. It's a holistic approach to wellness that covers mind, body, and spirit. Now, it was time to put it into action. Embracing this routine means committing to a lifestyle of discipline and self-improvement. Let's just say the first week was an adjustment. Waking up early was brutal. My meditation attempts were more like frantic internal monologues. And the workouts? I'm pretty sure I pulled a hamstring just thinking about burpees. The diet was a challenge too. I love my morning coffee and pastry, but they were replaced with green smoothies that tasted suspiciously like grass clippings. By day 3, I was already dreaming of cheeseburgers. Surprisingly, things started to shift in week 2. I wasn't bouncing out of bed, but the early mornings were a tad easier. My meditation app was no longer met with the frustrated sigh of a sleep-deprived zombie. And the workouts? Still tough, but I was starting to feel stronger. The protein-packed breakfasts were actually keeping me full and energized throughout the morning. Maybe this Thor guy was onto something. Week 3 threw me a curveball cravings. The siren song of sugary treats was deafening. I dreamt of pizza. I considered selling my gym shoes for a donut, but I persevered. To combat the cravings, I experimented with healthier versions of my favorite foods. I found ways to make my smoothies tastier and added more variety to my meals. This was about finding a sustainable lifestyle, not about deprivation. The final week arrived and I had a revelation. I hadn't just survived, I'd thrived. The early mornings now felt, dare I say, enjoyable. My mind was clearer, my energy levels were through the roof, and I had the beginnings of what could, with a lot of imagination, be called a Thor-like physique. More importantly, this experiment had a ripple effect on other areas of my life. I was more focused at work, more patient with my family, and I even started taking those long walks I'd always promised myself. So, can a mere mortal truly benefit from living like a god of thunder? This question has intrigued many, especially those who admire Chris Hemsworth's incredible physique and lifestyle. But what does it really take to follow in the footsteps of a superhero, and is it even feasible for the average person? Experts agree that the principles behind Chris Hemsworth's routine, mindfulness, exercise, and a healthy diet, are all backed by science. These elements are crucial for overall well-being, and have been proven to enhance both physical and mental health. However, they also stress the importance of finding a routine that is sustainable for the individual. It's not just about mimicking a celebrity's lifestyle, but adapting it to fit your own needs and limitations. And my verdict? While I might not be wielding Mjolnir anytime soon, I can confidently say that incorporating elements of Chris Hemsworth's routine into my life has been transformative. It wasn't easy, but it was worth it. The journey required dedication, consistency, and a willingness to push beyond my comfort zone. And hey, if a regular guy like me can do it, maybe, just maybe, anyone can unleash their inner superhero. So why not give it a try? You might surprise yourself with what you can achieve.